The fuck? This is not a past broadcast. We are live. Let's do the blackouts for this one. Yes. I know it looks like I just rolled out of bed. It is because I did. I did shower, but I did not do anything with my hair. I was just wired, Brian. I'm ready to go. Bobcats shocking the world today against the Buckeyes. And I gotta get my game in. I did not do our league yet. I'm gonna do that next. As we are underway from Delaware for the first time this season. The home opener, fans coming out large this morning. Not going to be too loud. It is 6:30. People are still sleeping in my building. But we'll still call the game all the same. Maybe it's a little quieter. As the Bobcats coming in, their first drive of the game. Dropping back, looking. Has some time, and that'll be stopped by Kingsley Royal. Made both of the tackles today so far on the kickoff. And on defense. Over the middle, finds his tight end, and that'll be a first down. Gavin Parkhurst is the quarterback for Texas State. Getting pressure on him, I think, is going to be the key today. It's Parkhurst. He's looking. He has some room, and he's going to slide after a pickup of 6. Just throwing different looks at him. That's going to be the key for Delaware today. As Parkhurst. He's looking. Down the field. That's covered. And Kingsley Royal is going to break that up. He has been active early today. As we get in the third down. Here we go. Parkhurst, he's looking down the field, and it's incomplete, broken up, and that'll be a 4th down. Cedric Beavers, the elite corner on this team with the breakup. You do not want to target him. As that punt is not going to be great, Tracy's going to have to run a bit to catch up with it. And he will not return much. Delaware will set up shop at the 30. Here comes Mason Kelsey from Bridgeville, Delaware. He is 6'4", and he has looked pretty good so far. Not the best game against UMass, but a really good showing against Tennessee last week. Look for him to kind of pop off against Texas State today, as Saeed St. Fleur gets the first carry of the game for 3 yards. 2nd down, Kelsey. He's going to drop back and finds his receiver, Kinder, with the spin move out to the 45-yard line. Morgan Kinder. Nice first catch, and that sets up the Blue Hens in Bobcat territory. As the handoff goes to St. Fleur, he has room, breaking a tackle, and he's going to get up to the 31-yard line. Great first drive so far. Everything's been working for Delaware. 1st and 10 now from the 31. Kelsey takes the snap, gives the ball to St. Fleur, and that'll be another 3-yard pickup. He's got 22 on the day. That's probably about as much as he had last week. Now, Kelsey dropping back. He looks for Jake Burdell, and that's going to be incomplete. Burdell mostly covered there. And it's 3rd down now for the Blue Hens. They are in field goal range, but they don't want to stop here. Kelsey dropping back. Looks for Ja'Cory Kelly and finds his man. That'll be a first down. 1st and 10 now from the 17. Kelce takes the snap, dropping back. Looking. Fires over the middle. And that'll be caught again by Ja'Cory Kelly. Ja'Cory, not Ja'Cory. Ja'Cory Kelly. 1st and goal now. Handoff. Saeed St. Fleur. He'll only pick up 1 there. Second and goal now. Kelce. Dropping. Fires. Jake Burdell. Touchdown. That looked really easy. And the Blue Hens strike first. Kick it off now to Texas State. They're going to take the return and tackled there at the 14-yard line where Gavin Parkhurst is going to set up. Parkhurst gives, no, he fakes to the tight end in the flat. That'll be a first down and some out to the 27-yard line. Hurry up is Texas's MO. That's how they like to run this offense. Parkhurst drops back, looking for a man. Throws. Cedric Beavers makes the tackle, but it'll almost be a first down. It's 2nd and inches. Parkhurst fakes and clobber. That'll be a loss of 1 on the RPO game there as Texas State tries to hurry it up. Delaware trying to switch on defense. Texas State gave them time. They're dropping back. They fire and complete. Not quite tight enough coverage by Washington there. Parkhurst fires and complete. Beavers couldn't quite make the play there. See if we can't drop back and change coverages here. Nickel hasn't been serving us the best so far. Parkhurst dropping back. Has all of his guys covered, but a guy comes back to make the catch. It'll only be for 1 yard, though. Mixing up coverages, that's going to be the game for this potentially weak defensive line as they pick up 8 there on the carry. Marcus Washington Jr. with the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 1 now from the 34-yard line of Delaware. Texas State moving the ball nicely. It's going to be a jet sweep, and the block is made down the sideline. There he goes. Touchdown. Great response drive by Texas State after going 3 and out. Now Delaware is going to have to do their best to score to keep this game tied. Or stay in the lead. Jesus. You can tell I woke up like an hour ago. Wouldn't recommend calling a game like this. First and 10. Mason Kelce dropping back. Finds Saeed St. Fleur. He's got a bunch of room. We'll come out to the 42-yard line. I'm yard line pilled right now. I'm in radio call mode. You can see what yard line he's at. Kelce dropping back again. It's going to be another screen pass to St. Fleur. This time on the other side. And that'll be another first down. First and 10 from the 43. Already back in Bobcat territory. Kelce moving out with his legs. That's what he loves to do, but finds Jake Burdell. He has so much room. Jake Burdell out to the 12-yard line. And Delaware, this offense looks really good right now. First and 10. Handoff to Spiller. Got and had some very, very meaningful snaps against Tennessee last week. Got nothing there, though. It'll be 2nd and 10 now. Kelce receives the snap, dropping back. He's going to roll out. He's looking for some help. Has no help. Keeps it himself. only will pick up 6 there, and that might be the end of this quarter. It looks like it will be, and Delaware is going to pack up, take it down to the other side of the field, and try and punch it in here on 3rd down. At the end of the first, it's 7-7. Texas State and Delaware. We have the battle of 2 freshman quarterbacks. Both look not like freshmen so far today. All right, 3rd and 4 now from the 6-yard line. What's Delaware going to do? Kelsey has Vitko and St. Fleur in the backfield. He's going to drop back. He's going to roll out to his left. He's looking for a man, maybe bracketed. He's going to keep it, and he's going to run in for a touchdown. Mason Kelsey does the signature Delaware salute, and that'll put the Blue Hens up 14-7 with 7:55 left in the second quarter. And now we kick back off to Texas State. Here we go. And these kick returns have not really been working so far. They'll sit up at the 15-yard line. We'll need an 85-yard touchdown drive if they want to keep level with Delaware. 1st and 10, Parkhurst fakes it. I bite every single time on that, and that'll be a catch for the 1st down to the tight end. And they continue to stay in hurry up. All right, let's not bite on the play action this time when it happens. I didn't bite. No one's open. If I stayed in my zone, maybe I had a chance at the pick here, but it'll be an incompletion at 2nd and 10. We know their MO. They don't love to run. As they drop back. No play action this time. Just a straight drop back. It'll be a 7-yard reception. As they hurry up now. 3rd and 3 from the 38-yard line. Parkhurst fires. Beavers makes the breakup. Great play by the crafty corner. Probably the best player on this defense. And Texas State will punt now. Tracy on the return. He gets it. Has some room to work with this time, but won't get anything. He'll come out to the 32-yard line where Delaware will take over again. Zion Tracy, the corner on that play, returning the ball. Looks like he's cramping up there. 1st and 10. Keeper, Mason Kelsey. He has room. Corner makes the nice play on the speedy quarterback, though. 18 yards and a touchdown on the ground so far for Kelsey today. He'll drop back. Over the middle, finds a covered Donovan Lewis, who still makes the play right there. And it'll be 3rd and 2 now from the 41. This is a potential go-for-it spot for Delaware if they don't get this. Let's just hope they get it here. As Kelsey drops back, finds Jake Burdell, and he'll have the first. Always reliable, Jake Burdell on 3rd down. It'll be 1st and 10 now, Delaware. As they hand off to Saeed St. Fleur, he'll get nothing on that one. Gotta keep the running going. It's Kelsey. Dropping back. Has time. Scrambles himself. He might be the most dangerous aspect of this run game so far. 28 carries. Oh, hold on. We got a press look from Texas State. Kelsey fires. Finds Donovan Lewis. Didn't quite break the press there. Weird play, but Donovan Lewis gets open nonetheless on the press. That'll be a 1st down for Delaware. Kelsey gonna drop now. Jake Burdell gets open but can't hang on. These drops have been a problem for him. But we continue. 2nd and 10. Kelsey dropping back. Down the field. Finds Jakari. It's Jakari. Stop calling him Jakari. Jakari Kelly for the 1st down. It's 1st and goal from the 9 now. That's Kelsey. He drops back. He's looking. Finds his backup tight end, Vitko. And he'll come down at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal now for the Blue Hens. It's on the 2-yard line. Picked up 7 on that first play. Looks like a jet motion. Won't quite get in as Noah. I can't pronounce that last name. We'll get stopped. Delaware now. 3rd and goal from the 1. Kelsey dropping back. Finds Donovan Lewis. He's in. Touchdown, Blue Hens. 21-7 now. Ooh, it was our left tackle injured. That's not good. Well, we'll substitute. We don't want injuries to get any worse. We'll have to shuffle around on that O-line. But it'll be 21-7. We'll give our guy at least a break here. 3:50 left to play in the half as Delaware leads by 14. Don't forget they get the ball to start the second half as Texas State comes out on their return and will get nothing yet again. They just got to stop doing that. They got to call a fair catch, man. This is ridiculous. That's just poor coaching. If you getting stopped at the 15 every time, stop going for it. Parkhurst doesn't fake this time, but doesn't get much. It'll be 2nd and 8 now. Second and 8. Left the running back. No one on him. He goes down the sideline. Are they going to catch him? They do. But a huge play to Tyrone Browning. That'll set up 1st down at the Delaware 33-yard line. And that's a shot over the middle. Man, that was way too easy. Touchdown, Gavin Parkhurst. Hooks up with his man. It's 21-14 now. Not the defensive effort you want to see from Delaware after that Tennessee game. You were hoping some things got fixed. And it looks still to be a bit rough. As Kinder now with an injured returner. Kinder will come now and take the return as Mason Kelsey, who has been outstanding today, comes back out. He'll drop back on 1st and 10. He's eyeing down Jake Burdell, waits just long enough and gets him. And that'll cross the 50 back into Texas State territory. 3 minutes left in the half. Here come the Blue Hens. Kelsey dropping back. Look. Fires. Complete. Oh, dropped. Never mind. Said St. Fleur. Kelsey still on fire so far today. He's going to drop back. He's looking down the field. No one there. Can he make something happen? He's looking. Hand broken up from St. Fleur, but that could have been a sack. Crafty move. Maybe not crafty. Maybe just a crazy move by the freshman, but he gets out of it. 3rd and 10 now. He's dropping. Looking to hook up with Jake Burdell. He gets him, and that'll be a 1st down and some. What a half for Mason Kelsey so far today. This has been just outstanding stuff. Run one more play before the 2-minute warning. Find Said St. Fleur. That'll be 2nd and inches now for the Blue Hens. 2 minutes left in the half. It's a handoff. There's blocking up the middle. And the pass is setting up the run for the Blue Hens. Maybe that's the recipe for success to get the run going. Or maybe we're just bad. I don't know. Kelsey dropping back. Finds Donovan Lewis on the screen pass. Touchdown. That play doesn't always work, but it worked to perfection there. 2nd touchdown of the day for Donovan Lewis. And it'll be 28-14 Delaware touchdowns on every drive of the half so far. Pretty good stuff from the offense. As they kick back off the Texas State, they're going to return it again. Big shocker. And this will be one of their best returns of the day out to the 21-yard line. 1:40 left in the half. Let's actually cover all of their players this time. Didn't really do that too well last half. Is Gavin Moole. Ah! Oh my God. And that was kind of my guy. I did my best there. I just can't flip my hips that quickly and come back to the tight end. 128 now. Reach Delaware territory already. As Gavin is looking. Leaves a man open, but only for 4 yards. Not a horrible gain for the Blue Hens. Parkhurst receives the snap. It's going to be a run this time, and KT Say makes the tackle. But it'll be a first down nonetheless for the Bobcats. Parkhurst, pressure, throws it away. That was a wide open sack for the corner. Hanks on the blitz there, and he just completely missed Parkhurst. This defense needs to be more sure today. It's Parkhurst, and that one's on me again. Man, I am not playing my best game, as he has been outstanding for a freshman, and Texas State will call their first time out here. 59 to play. Delaware's perfect drive streak in this half might be in jeopardy if they have to score in 50 seconds. And this could be exactly what Texas State ordered. 54 seconds left. It'll be first and goal. Parkhurst dropping back, scans the field, and that'll be a wide open receiver in the slot. And Delaware is going to call their first timeout now with 48 to play. They want the ball back. Second and goal. Where's it going? It's a keeper! Parkhurst! Touchdown, Bobcats. That's his second attempt of the day. That'll be good for the touchdown. And now Delaware has 45 seconds to respond, which is how they've been moving the ball today. Is not ridiculous. But here we go. Kickoff underway to Kinder. He's going to return it here. He has a little bit of space. He'll get out to the 28-yard line as they'll start their drive. Kelsey. He'll drop back. He's going to take it underneath to Kinder, who will run out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 1 now. Texas State playing a lot of guys back. Kelsey going to drop back. He's looking. He's trying to hook up with Jake Burdell, but instead is going to be sacked. Nothing working there. Now it's 3rd and 4. They don't want to punt back. That would be really bad. But fine Saeed St. Fleur, and the drive will keep going as they try and hurry up. Running out of time, though. They got to move. Barely any time ticked off the clock. As Kelsey fires down the field into triple coverage. That was not a great play. 19 seconds left in the half. Kelsey. Play action fake. He's going to roll. Fires down the field. Finds Jakari Kelly. Say his name right, man. Let's go. First down. Almost in field goal range. Going to need one more connection probably to get there. As Kelsey. He's dropping back. He's looking down the field. He's going to fire. And it's picked off. But hold on. There's a flag. As Texas State's returning it. They got to make this tackle in case it's on Delaware. Let's see what's on it. It is, and that'll be the end of the half. Probably forced it a bit there as Jude Bowery gets called for holding, and that'll be the end of this half. Leaves a bad taste in your mouth to end the half like that, but overall, really, really great stuff from this Delaware offense. Yeah, I don't think you can blame them too much for getting a little aggressive there at the end and threw a pick. Maybe had a guy open elsewhere on the field, but really great battle so far. Offense definitely needs to keep scoring today. 28's definitely not going to do it, so hopefully another fireworks-packed second half here from Delaware. Here we go. Delaware is going to get the ball back after ending the half with an interception as Kinder's there to receive. He'll run it up the field a bit. And we'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes Mason Kelce. A bit of a spoiled end of the half, but he looked really, really good as he fires in incomplete to Jake Burdell. Man, he has a lot of drops. I didn't notice it last year until I looked at the stats. Now that I know it, I can't help but realize he drops the ball often. It's Kelce over the field, looking. Keeps it himself. Maybe had some guys open on that play, but kept it there. But picked up 7 yards, so hard to complain. On 3rd and 3 now, he's dropping back. He's looking across the field, finds Jakari Kelly, who's been excellent today. And that'll be a first. Now 1st and 10. Kelce. Faking it. Looking. Has most of his guys covered, but Jake Burdell commands respect as the defense came and tackled Kelce, but not after picking up 4. Now I give to Saeed St. Fleur on 2nd and 6. It'll be 3rd and 5 now. 3rd and 5, Kelce. He's dropping. Looks for Jake Burdell, breaks a tackle, and gets the first down. You know, he catches it when it counts. That's all you can really say. As 1st and 10 now, back in Texas State territory. They've said that the Blue Hens have been there a lot today. As St. Fleur only picks up 1. Man, this running game is leaving a lot to be desired. Maybe more creativity in the passing game from Delaware, but this run game has just been brutal as they try to establish the run, but nothing working. It'll be 3rd and 12 now from the 47. They come out in 4 wide. Kelce dropping back. Looks up, and it's picked again by the linebacker. And now we got trouble as Texas State is about to drive to tie the game here on the Blue Hens. An interception is a backbreaker. Great tackle by Gavin Moole. Point I was about to make, if there is a criticism you can have of Mo Shiesty and Mason Kelce under this offense, it is force-feeding Jake Burdell in situations where they absolutely do not have to. That has been a crutch of theirs, and that crutch can get them into trouble sometimes when they don't need to use it. But it is 3rd down. Chance to get off the field now. Running back in motion. It's now an empty backfield as Parkhurst. He's looking. Has a wide open tight end. How did he get so open? Now it's 1st and 10 from the 27. Absolutely field goal range. But Texas State has bigger aspirations as they're looking. This has also been a problem under Coach Shiesty. It has been blowing leads. As Beavers gives up a big first down, Parkhurst has been playing excellent today. First and goal from the 4. It's going to be a handoff, and that's going to be tackled for a 4-yard loss. No one was open on the RPO, so he just handed it off and didn't seem to work out. 2nd and goal. Man in motion. It's going to be a toss, and that won't pick up much. It'll be 3rd and goal now. From the 4-yard line. What's Texas State going to do? Parkhurst. Looking. Slants. Fires! Complete! Touchdown. Picked apart that zone to perfection, and we have a tie game here in Delaware. As that is up and good. Delaware favored big time today in a dogfight now at Texas State. As Avery now on the return. He'll bring it up. Missing Zion Tracy a bit, perhaps, in the return game as Mason Kelsey on first down. He's going to look over the middle and hook up with his running back, Saeed St. Fleur, who got a little dinged on that play. We'll get some Greg Spiller snaps, I think. As Kelsey looking, hooks up. Oh, no, Jake Burdell dropped it. And it'll be 3rd and 1 now. Danger zone here for the Blue Hens. They need a first down. Greg Spiller's going to have it and some. The change of pace back makes a big play right there. It'll be 17 yards, maybe 16. 1st and 10, back into Texas State territory where the Blue Hens like to be. And an easy pitch and catch for Jake Burdell. Stop trying to feed him with all this complicated stuff down the field. He gets open. Just don't force it to him. 2nd and 1 now, Greg Spiller. Great vision from him as Jake Burdell gets hurt on that play. But will return soon. It's a bruised rib. 1st and 10 now. Minute and change to go in the 3rd. As Kelsey fires down the field. The Jakari Kelly touchdown, Blue Hens. Great play there. Great stuff from Jakari Kelly today, the best receiver on this team on paper coming in. And the Blue Hens going to take a touchdown lead again. Really needed there by Mason Kelsey. 5 touchdowns today from the freshman as opposed to 2 picks. But now to see if the defense has anything in them. As another ill-advised return will set up Texas State at the 16. They've been making it hard on themselves today, but hasn't seemed to matter. Now 1st and 10, Parkhurst going to hand off to his back, and there's been nothing going. The run defense, say what you want about pass, the run defense has been very solid today. Now 2nd and 10, Give. Breaks a tackle, but actually made him lose a yard because of that tackle, spun backwards. Maybe wouldn't recommend missing tackles to make someone lose yards, but... And then 3rd and 10. Parkhurst. Way downfield. Caught. Oh, come on, man. It's hard to call this game. They get him into 3rd down all the time, and then they find a wide open man. As Texas State going to find their man again, and they're going to pick up some. As this quarter is coming to a close, Texas State probably going to get one more playoff. Man in motion, 7 seconds left on the play clock. They'll snap the ball. Parkhurst down the field, and it's a wide open man down to the 10. We got a dogfight here, boys. It's a good thing that we got 2 stops early in this game because, man, we are in a fight here going into the 4th. As another quarterback absolutely goes off on our secondary. I thought our secondary was much improved, and maybe you can blame the pass rush not getting home on the secondary's issues, but man, whatever it is, the pass has been a problem so far. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10, which if you could have a 1st and goal, that's where you want it to start. As Parkhurst, he's looking, going to check down, and he'll pick up 4 there. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Weird look. Parkhurst will just do a QB draw there. Not much looking. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 5 now. It's Parkhurst. He's looking. Has his slants, has a man. He's running! Won't get in. It'll be 4th and goal from the 1, and they're going here. And it doesn't look like a confirmed... Yeah, they're not even in goal line. We'll see what happens here. 4th and goal. Biggest play of the day. It's a handoff, and he's stopped! Huge play by the defense. Ben Hanks, the corner, with the stop. And Delaware ball from the 3-yard line. Huge play by the defense to get off the field. Not really sure what Texas State was thinking there, but we'll take it. As Greg Spiller navigating the mess there, and he'll pick up 4. Second and 6 now. Mason Kelsey, dangerous, dropping back into the end zone. But will hook up with his man. And now 3rd and inches. Hand off to Greg Spiller, and he'll pick it up. Now 5 minutes left in the game. Running some clock here wouldn't hurt, especially if a turnover happened. As Delaware slowing it down a bit. We'll give the Spiller, but not much happening there as Jake Burdell is hurt again. That doesn't look good. What happened there? Bruised shoulder. Okay. He's not done. Maybe we don't want to see him back in the game, though, as Mason Kelsey. He's going to drop back and fire and finds Jakari Kelly again, who's really been the star of the show today. 103, 7 catches and a touchdown. I mean, that's pedestrian Jake Burdell numbers, but great for a Delaware receiver as Greg Spiller runs there, and he's really been the better back so far. I know they've taken a while to wear down this Texas State front, but the vision for Spiller is undeniable compared to St. Fleur, who's maybe more of a receiving back right now. 1st and 10 now. Kelsey, he's going to drop back and fires to the backup tight end, Vitko. He has some room and cut to the 45-yard line. Jake Burdell or not, the tight ends will be productive in this offense. 1st and 10, Kelsey. Dropping back again. Finds Jakari Kelly on the curl route. That's been open all day. Texas State really needs to do a better job at that route. Now 1st and 10. I don't really know what the plan was there. Maybe a little confusion by Kelsey. The freshman can, make mistakes every now and then. But they have really brought down this clock as Greg Spiller breaks a tackle. Delaware has found an excellent time to establish the run. 3 minutes left. Spiller. So much room. But will be tackled by the first man. It'll be 2nd and 5 now. Kelsey. Dropping back. Gonna fire to Donovan Lewis, but that gets destroyed, and Texas State's gonna call their 2nd timeout. They want the ball back. Let's not do anything crazy here. It's 3rd and 6, but you can make it a 2-possession game. Kelsey drops back. Has some room to his left, and oh man, that's a touchdown. Too much room for Kelsey. There's the salute, and that probably will do it here. Excellent performance from this Delaware offense today, and it'll be 42-28 now, Texas State. They pretty much need to score before the 2-minute warning, or they're not going to have enough time, barring an onside kick here, as the Bobcats going to return now. And just another piss-poor return. That's one of their worst of the day, out to the 14. If they score in 45 seconds, Delaware, maybe you're a little concerned. Under 41 seconds, you're a little concerned. But right now, just keep it in front of you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here we go. Gavin Parkhurst nearing 500 yards on the day. Defense can't get a stop to save their lives. At least get a stop in the next 30 seconds here. Zion Tracy back in the game completely leaves his assignment because, of course, I did. Ball got spotted immediately, thankfully, for Delaware. Parkhurst dropping. And okay, we at least get to the 2-minute timeout before they score. So Texas State will need an onside kick to win this game, it looks like. With only one timeout remaining, it's going to be really tricky without one. Second and 1 now. It'll be a fake. Of course it is. Falling for it all day, and that'll be a first down, but not much there. We're not really worried about first downs at this juncture of the game. We're just worried about the end zone. As Parkhurst, he's looking down the field. Checks it down again. And Delaware selling out deep on this last drive has been working out okay after that first big gain. Oh, that should have been a touchdown, but the tight end never turned his head. Fortunate play by Parkhurst, who's played an insane game. 1:30 left. Parkhurst dropping. Corner of the end zone, and that's going to be picked off in the back of the end zone. He just had to force it there, and that'll do it. Delaware is going to get the win. Ben Hanks Jr. with the interception. Just going to get one more run with Greg Spiller. As he runs up the middle. That'll be a timeout. He came in the fourth quarter and has 85 yards. Minute 19 left. This should be a knee. They hand off to Spiller one more time for good measure, but that they're going to call off the Dogs now as Delaware takes a knee and gets their first win of the college football season. Should have won this one the whole way. Needed to win this one, and they got it. Not pretty the whole way through, but they made it there as Mason Kelsey will be your player of the game. 6 touchdowns. He's going to be a special player, only a freshman here at Delaware. 4 more years of him. I am really, really excited to see what he can potentially do for this team. But we're thinking about this season right now and winning Conference USA, who will play next week against Louisiana Tech. So I'll be back in a couple minutes with another fun stream, but this one is it for now. Thank you.